Alright everybody, Jace here with some of the books that are on final order cutoff for August 25th, 2025. You definitely want to let your comic shops know that you want to get your hands on these books. Pre-order them so they know that you want them. You don't miss out. Kicking it off with Endeavor #1, written by Stephanie Phillips. Amazing art by Mark Lamming. And they're calling this sort of a modern Lord of the Flies, but I think it goes beyond that. It's such a compelling story, super emotional, and it's about a ship called the Endeavor, which is sort of making its maiden voyage. You know, it's based on the HMS Endeavor from Lieutenant James Cook, very famous ship and what have you. So it's a sailing ship. It doesn't have motors, and it's supposed to be a reenactment, but something befalls all the adults on the ship, and we're left with just the kids by the end of the first issue. And yeah, Lord of the Flies. It's going to go wrong. It's going to be horrible, and but it's going to look gorgeous with that Mark Lamming art. So I've had a chance to read #1. Definitely recommend you guys picking it up. Also, Ghost Pepper #3 from Ludo Lullaby. This is fantastic. It's a whole different world with food trucks and superpowered beings and giant, almost kaiju-like monsters. So that's another one that I haven't heard a lot of people talking about that I do recommend. No Man's Land #1 from Simon Krodansky. This is a murder mystery that's set in Alaska/Russia. That no man's land that basically the ice freezes over in the ocean at certain parts of the year, and you can actually walk from Alaska to Russia. But what happens when you find a dead body there in that no man's land? That's what Simon's going to explore. So that sounds like it's going to be fantastic. Speaking of fantastic, G.I. Joe continues to be super compelling. I love Baroness as a Joe rather than a villain. We've seen her go up against Baron Blood recently. That story is going to continue. Also, speaking of stories that are continuing and are completely over the top, Invincible Universe Battle Beast #5 is also on final order cutoff from Robert Kirkman and Ryan Ottley, you know, the creative team that brought us Invincible. I can't possibly over-exaggerate how much action and blood and brutality and fighting is in this series. It's just over-the-top fun. And Battle Beast, you know, as much as he's kind of a jerk, is somebody that I find myself rooting for because he just is so absolutely over-the-top, fighting, biting, slashing, killing, and doing it all with a straight face, as it were. He's just a fantastic character, so definitely check that out.